Whatever that is to yourself, your mind, whatever it is to you. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this. I got to save up to get that. I want to get this girl. I want to get this dude. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, that. Everybody have an agenda. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this. I want to get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, wherever it is. So let's get that out the way, because sometimes when people hear certain words, they think it's just, oh, here you go. This is regular. When you become an adult, you know you have an agenda. You have to discover why you exist, why you have purpose. You have to move in purpose, because you're not a child anymore. Your mind is not going to roam. It's going to become mature. It's going to become aware. It's going to be able to hone in. You know what I'm saying? So the societal norm way of thinking, like you said before, I agree, consumer. And when you looking to build what the structure of society has built and the way the nation has thrived, you know, as far as the U.S., you know what I'm saying, being able to create its own economical system with the credit, with the value of the dollar, and boost the value of the dollar, because, you know what I'm saying, through the appearance of prosperity of the people, the material gains, and being able to monetize their own and get cheap labor, you know what I'm saying, to be able to save money, you know what I'm saying, so they have an advancement, they have a program, and when you set up that, you need the people to, quote unquote, buy in. You know what I'm saying? That's why we talk about even the term of buying and selling. People say, hey, I got to buy in. That's that thing, I'm not buying it. You know what I'm saying? That's consumer talk. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Hey, who said I was selling something? What you so used to buy and sell, buying is equal to truth. Like, it ain't real to you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you look at like just the way of thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when most people in the society, they just want to stay in what you consider the best place, safe. Let me just be able to prosper. Let me have my family. I don't really care about nothing else. Like you said, selfishness. This is good. I'm doing good. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Which brings me to the when I am dealing on that, and more specifically, I'm good. So fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, type shit. like that's not that, and that's the mind state of people over here. You know what I'm saying? When I say people, I'm specifically niggas over here. You know what I'm saying? True. Like, you know, because when you look at the other groups of people and how they deal, it's a more collective, communal dealing. You know, it's more welcoming amongst their kindred, spirited or kindred, you know,
in comparison to like us,
to niggas over here, right, as a whole, because it's so much separation. You know, I feel like as over here, that, you know, by design, and not realizing the design. And so and how we deal with each other is sad. You feel me? Because it's so much suffering and pain going on currently, and that we done went through. You know what I'm saying? As people, and then like not being able to deal with it in a way that it should be like more camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we didn't, you know what I'm saying? We in this state. Why are we in this state? Okay, we done got through this. This didn't happen. Okay, that didn't happen. Okay, now we but so what?
And look, come on, it's just getting to delve into that. Like you say, we should see. You say we should. Why exactly do you feel that it's like that amongst us, and why, for the most part, we're not being aware of it? You know, like you say, when you talk about amongst niggas, you compare like other nations, other ethnicities. You saying it seems like on a larger scale compared to us, they come together more and more community. Like, why exactly you feel it's not like that amongst us? You know what I'm saying? And
all right, well, going back to even what we were talking about just earlier a little bit, just the distractions and not being not focusing on what's actually happening. You know what I'm saying? In reality, you know, we're gonna be distracted through so many our phone, number one device. You know, you got your mind is occupied with so many things, so you really don't see what's going on. So like they feeding you this and they like giving you that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think is the reason why is able to be like this with one again by design. Like you say, something is orchestrated, one, to create these conditions.
Yeah.
And to continue these conditions, you have to do certain things.
Yeah.
You have to keep people away. You got to keep people asleep. You got to keep the people on a certain level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's mentally, on a mundane state, on a mundane level, you know what I mean? Where you just kind of like on autopilot almost consciously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have thoughts of your own.
Yeah.
Everything is like given to you. You're not processing it. You just receiving it and just doing it. The puppeteer got the strings and he just manipulating you. You don't even know why. He got certain things, certain these subliminals coming in, pumping you, feeding your subconscious, TV, commercials, ads, radio, wherever it is that you consuming, because you are, again, we established that you are like, this place consume. That's what it's about. Building you up to do.
Yeah.
So you consuming all these things, and that keeps you away. You know what I'm saying? So it is by design. What from what we done been through, to what it is now. What's going on in the world. Allow that to continue and to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? So like that pain from niggas over here being brought over here to the West.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For niggas being over here, whatever, that time. And then the traumatic experience in that, you know what I'm saying, that was passed down. And so like the implementation of fear, you know what I'm saying, for survival, you know what I'm saying? All that, you know what I'm saying, from then to now, you know what I'm saying? We're in a place of comfort now. You know what I'm saying? So we were able to get past a certain this. So now you improve the conditions in this way or another form to
you're comfortable now. It's like you lost the original purpose, because, like you say, if you coming from an aspect, like you say, you touched on the aspect of slavery and the existence of generations on top of generations. When you look at like chronological time with humans, like 100 years, 200 years, 300 years is really not that long. 400 years not that long.
Right.
When you just look at like humans, in the span of how humans been here.
Right.
So it's a connection. It's a mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
one thing I want to elaborate on with that is because, like you say, consumerism, what is identified with. And I feel where you're coming from with the place of comfort. Because like somewhere you lost the way. First it seemed like it was like, let's get free. Let's get back to being what we're supposed to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch took a blow. You know what I'm saying?
So like what, because I know we kind of talked about it before, this shit before, but to me, my opinion was shit, because like the drive shifted as a people collectively trying to get free from the time from when it was segregated.
Yeah.
You were kind of forced to. The conditions weren't as good. You know what I'm saying? So the integration, you know what I'm saying, poses more opportunities. You know what I'm saying? A better quality of life. Now you ain't got to go to the nigga water fountain. You ain't got to go to the nigga bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like the quality of life is increased. Yeah. So we got, in a state where we can get this. Yeah. You can attain this. You know what I'm saying? So okay, all right. So so now it's so the equality. So.
I mean, what I want to touch. I feel you saying like just coming off of like peeling back a layer. Like you talk about people, they comfortable. They want to just say we good. Everybody's doing their thing. It's like what I found is some real shit. Like again, I think it's important for people to think deeply. Thinking shallow level only gonna get you so far.
Right.
And as an adult, and from my experience of living in the real world, constant shallow thinking is only gonna get you set up for a big ass trap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's gonna be more of a detriment then you think you're just playing in the safe zone.
Right.
So you got to look at this stuff and peel back the layers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you look at the country, most of the people in the country are not educated. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you compare the U.S. in comparison to other nations around the world.
Right.
When you look at the education system, this is fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put out quote no particular experiments or data, because I feel that, you can collect data, but any data could be manipulated when you control the variables of what you're trying to produce. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get the results you want.
Facts.
But knowing as a regular person in real life, most of the education system, and compared to other nations and reporting the styles and lifestyle, the U.S. is more uneducated. A prime example, we see that this will happen. Look at the election. The election just happened. We had so-called Representative Democrat Kamala Harris versus Republican Democrat Donald Trump. Let's just be real. This is a prime example. Most of the people that in society, they're not educated to the T on politics.
Right.
They're not, dog.
No.
They don't really know exactly what's going on. People are choosing people because of a couple things, and it's about what they because what they like them for.
Right.
That's why it's a marketing campaign.
Right.
Even before, I don't know right now, but I remember when Trump got first term he got elected, it was a show on Showtime called The Circus. You know what I'm saying? They was following the election at that time. I think that was in 2016. They was following it. They call it The Circus. Like, most of the time, it's a marketing campaigns on each side. Like, I remember me and A1 was chopping that. He was like, hey, Kamala, she had Meg Thee Stallion. She had, you know what I'm saying? What you saying? Meg Thee Stallion. She had Glorilla and stuff at the concert. And, you was like, damn, I don't really see the correlation, like, politics of these people. Like, what is going on? And it's not to chew the people. You mad, you hate. No, it's not about that. I'm not mad about people getting hired and getting employed to get money or whatever opportunity they see to advance themselves. That's you and your business.
Right.
But what we're talking about, the reason why she has stuff like that, because of course she's the image of being a black, you know what I'm saying, being a black woman, being a black person. I don't really know. I haven't really dug into her background, but I look at her, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying, she nigga, you know what I'm saying, like, at least, so, but okay, she's appealing to the quote unquote what they call the black vote, or like, so she get these people like, okay, like, that's what. So it's not about really. So most people, she be like, well, she stated her political agenda. She was very thorough. Most people are not going to pay attention to that. They're going to pay attention to the entertainment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to pay attention to. That's why she's using it. To be like, I'm going to get the cool factor. Vice versa, Trump, he's appealing to a certain demographic too. You know what I'm saying? They don't really know. Trump really know he more of a mastermind, because he know these, I'm going to just be real, he know most of these crackers stupid. Just be real. Because he come from that. He's playing off of their stereotypical, the stereotypical mind frame of the quote unquote American badass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This thing about this, he's playing off of that. His track record shows his selfishness and what he done with his, because anybody that get most bread like that, they doing some bullshit most of the time. You ain't saving checks to become a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell a bitch, you doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? So he already got that, but he's playing off the mind frame, because he's saying stuff that people be like, oh, I like him, cracking like that, because they ain't know nothing about Trump. He was a reality star.
Right.
Next thing you know, he started saying so much wild shit in like 215, 214. They was like, oh, I like him. Like, bitch, well, I like him. Like, he's like, he gonna be, put him in there. You know, so that's like cracking. Well, he was playing off their emotions. They think it's real.
Yeah.
He playing them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not to say he might not have those thoughts or he don't. That's not even about that, because I ain't in his mind. He appealed to them, and they was like, they don't know about the Republican and the history of the Republicans, and then what the system bipartisan. They don't know about the system. They going off of like, man, I like him. I'm a vote for him. You're not like looking to his policy, looking to his history, his mind frame, like what it takes to be a leader, what kind of morals it takes. You're not concerned with none of that. You're just like, I like ... and I will vote. That just show you how uneducated the average person is. They're not involved in these systems. Most people going to work, they come home, they dealing with their problems, they dealing with entertainment, whatever they do in their life, and that's pretty much it. Cause they're not in tune with politics, they're not in tune with the world, on the world situations. They don't give a damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they're uneducated, and they play off of your uneducation, like you said. That's how you.